Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today it'll be Diamond Dynasty baseball between the Diablos and the All-Stars. It's going to be. So that brings up the always intense match. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in, Sean Green, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, one man out. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy. 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And he struck him out. Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. On the screws to shortstop, but caught. Here comes Brett Gardner now as he'll lead things off in the home first.
Leading off for Anaheim.
First delivery to him on the way.
Brett Gardner.
And it's fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. First pitch of the at-bat.
Second baseman.
And a whiff at a good slider that time. And a breaking ball stays outside.
After two breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are two gone now.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Mejia. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. High in the air out towards shallow right. Harper is over. No trouble with this one. And now Bryce Harper. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Right fielder.
Here comes the first pitch.
Harper.
Popped him up. Mejia has a play. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Manny Machado. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sliders in for a strike. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
Guerrero has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping in, George Brett. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
George Brett.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High in the air out to center field. After it is Gardner. And that's the third out. Standing in, Mark Reynolds. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman. Mark.
Hit hard on the ground to third. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. So stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. Brett is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
A little bouncer. Reynolds leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brett has it in his sights. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now the double steal is on here. And he steps off, and he'll try to get back. Into the box now, Steve Pierce. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the 3rd. One strike now from Cole. And, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. A 1 pitch on its way. Just got a piece up the line. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, number 34. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to get that runner to third, but this one gets fouled. Pierce, a runner at second with 1 away. And now the runner's trying for third. On attempt misses. The throw down. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he is in there. Popped him up. Reynolds in foul ground. He gets there as the runner breaks for home. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And they'll put the tag on him between third and... So striding in, Didi Gregorius as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Didi Gregorius.
Into the seats, 0-1. Gregorius is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal.
Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Striding in, Garrett Cole. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Missed with a break. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Brett is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Here's Brett Gardner now to shallow center. Ramirez onto the grass. No trouble with this one. Digging in for his second at-bat, Matt Chapman. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves. If they don't start putting balls in gaps, this guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Under this one is Harrison, and he's got it for the first out.
Sean Green.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gardner going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Josh Harrison. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Harrison is retired, and there's one away. Digging in, Francisco Mejia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sent on the ground out to second. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. Now in the box, Mark Reynolds. He reached on a single in his first truck. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Green racing back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And stepping up the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. High in the air out to center field. Green waits on it. And the inning is over. Here's Bryce Harper now. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
1-0 the count. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. So earlier in the broadcast, we mentioned that we might be seeing a pitcher's duel today, and these 2 guys have certainly delivered on that promise.
You know, Matt, sometimes it's really hard to put a finger on why a guy pitches well and why a guy is having a very difficult time. So far, he hasn't had a very good season, but you know this, when you have the stuff that this guy has, he's 1 out, 1 inning, 1 pitch away from turning things back around, and he's pitching more now like the guy we thought he was going to be.
Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Here's Manny Machado now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Coming to the plate now, George Brett. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fouled away. Brett is penciled into the outfield today, but most often he's thought of as a 3rd baseman. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. It's 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. 0-1 the count.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
1-1. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone! Ready now, Wilson Contreras. That's making 0 for 1 so far. Lost it in the air out toward right center. On the move is Harper. He's got it one away. At the plate, Didi Gregorius. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hey now.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Green waits on it.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in, Garrett Cole comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Two out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the. Here's Steve Pearce now.
Leading off for Maryland, first baseman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone up into the second deck. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. One and one to Schwarber. Base is empty here with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 34.
First pitch on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Popped up. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. On a line, that's a base hit. Ready once again, Sean Green. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Chapman leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Sanchez finds it, and that ends the inning. Digging in once again, Brett Gardner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Strike one to start the at-bat. And now pitch on the way. Right side, but it's well foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Harper. And that's the first out of the inning. Josh Harrison stands in. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit back up the middle. Taken in by Machado. And quickly there are two away. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Mejia. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Lifted in the air to right field. Harper has a read on it. And that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. On to first and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. And now Bryce Harper. Popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
He's pitching well. We're working into the middle innings right now, but this is when he's really going to have to bear down. When you start going through that lineup the second and third time, you've kind of emptied the bucket out already. So he's going to have to continue to buckle down and make good pitches.
So coming to the plate, Manny Machado, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and this will remain. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mark Reynolds. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
On to first, and that is a big out to lead off the home 7th. Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Hit hard to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Comes set and the 0-1. This is foul right side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pitch inside the throw. Poor base running there. Got him caught in the hot box between first and second. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Maybe not as this stays up in the air. Now to the plate, George Brett. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Hot shot on the ground is short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Here's Steve Pearce now. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And this is taken in easily, and just like that, 2 are gone to start the 8th inning. Stepping into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Gardner is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brett has a play. He's got it 1 away. Here's Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Didi Gregorius. Tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. A bouncer to the left side. Over to the first baseman, Pearce, and there are 2 gone now. Now to the plate, the pitcher. Garrett Cole. He went down on strikes last time up. Ken Griffey Jr. will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Here's Brett Gardner now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Runners off for second. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Here's a high pop-up. Pearce waits on it, and the inning is over. Santiago Casilla will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Cody Bellinger is going to come on and pinch hit here. This is an important at-bat, leading things off in the 9th in a tie ball game. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Nope. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Waiting on it is Contreras.
1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Matt Chapman. Last time through was a base hit. Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And no swing apparently, ball 1.
He's going to have to take a deep breath. A little bit ultra aggressive at the plate right now after fishing at the first pitch and looking like he was going to commit on that one.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here's another 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Riding in once again, Sean Green. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Good eye there by Green as he lays off, and it's 2-0 now. And the slider here is not going to find the zone either, and it's 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Contreras is over, and that's the 3rd out. Blake Trinan comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
High in the air out to center field. Green is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9. Into the box, Francisco Mejia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the 2nd out. First pitch of the at-bat. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
You know, it's funny. I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into this.
Threw it right past him, a swing. At the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Pulled toward right center field. Gardner is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Here's Bryce Harper now. Here comes the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay. And he'll make it to third base safely with only 1 out as the go-ahead run. Here's Manny Machado now. And clearly this is a critical moment in it. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. Raul Mondesi will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Contreras has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. He's safe at the plate. And they've jumped ahead here in the 10th. Striding into the box, Steve Pearce. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're...
Meanwhile...